black background. Let's check my armors. How do they look? A couple of them. The velocity suit. It's got a shiny spider.
The lights.
Well, not that shiny. It would be shining in the dark. Okay, let's check something else. Which other armor looks like it would be actually shiny? I know for a fact this one shines. There we go. The version Mark IV armor. I think I know which armor would look. The stealth suit. This is not very stealthy because I'm creating my own source of light for some reason. Yeah, I'm stealthy. I'm shining green. Don't know why. Whose bad is it was also? How does this? Yeah, I'm also a light source with this. Cool look, by the way. And the last one I want actually is this one. This looks like it would be shiny. Yes, it is. Oh, black eyes. This is definitely scary. Really gotta find out where the fear itself suit came from. But you know what? I'm going back to my own classic. My favorite. I wouldn't say it's my favorite. What was the power that I was actually using with this one? I'm sticking to Holo Decoy. Yeah. Okay. Oh, this looks good. Hello.
Let there be light. Whoa. Was Otto using this as a staging ground?
Beats me if I know.
Chaos of the prison break would have been perfect cover to move in.
Maybe we should ask him. What do we have here?
Martin Lee. Can't believe this is the same man I knew at Feast.
Oh, what's this?
Seems like Otto and Lee have more of a history than I thought. How long have they known each other?
Dr. Octavius, thank you for the medication. It's helped some, but the episodes continue to grow stronger. Things haven't been this bad since I was a child. I feel like I'm barely in control. Yesterday during Osborn's address, I came close to blacking out. Seeing him triggers feelings that I thought long buried. I'm not sure how much longer I can live in the shadow like this. Well, Otto did said something when they parted ways with Osborn. Like they were, what is the word? Ah, dang it. Developing some kind of a biological component, I think was probably to cure
Looks like Otto recorded messages for his crew.
Mr. Negative and that girl. Either she died, the girlfriend, the wife. Actually, I was thinking those names, but then I saw that picture in the back room. They're both negative, so I'm thinking a sister maybe.
Oh, Martin. When I first realized it was you targeting Osborn these past weeks, I was shocked and saddened. But then, as the situation evolved before my eyes, I felt inspired.
Yeah, of course you
You took
did.
the bold steps I had always dreamed of, Martin, and you took them without hesitation. I am honored now to join you on this path towards true justice.
Yeah, true justice. Doesn't matter how many eggs we break to make this omelet, right? As long as Norman Osborn pays in the end. And what is this?
Otto's rage is driving him. The neural interface is exacerbating it, but his hate is genuine. He'll destroy the whole city to hurt Norman.
What is this?
Looks Looks like Otto's been studying Sable's tech for weaknesses.
I wonder what it's actually made of. Adamantium? Do you even have rights to adamantium? Vibranium, maybe. Nah, doubtful. Only Wakanda has vibranium. And Captain America, for some reason.
Norman. Feel like I can't turn around without seeing his face. He smiles for the cameras, collects his accolades, and keeps his boot heel pressed against my neck. Why can't anyone else see how selfish he is? How reckless? How evil?
Oh, people are
If only
stupid,
they could be made to
blind,
see the Norman I
ignorant.
know. The man behind the mask.
He doesn't wear a mask, at least not yet.
Oscorp has snaked itself
I wonder when
throughout the
does Green
city.
Goblin gonna factor into
Power,
this.
communication, public safety. Norman made his company essential, but also fragile.
Because we're still
If a
missing some of the
disaster were
heavy
to
hitters in
occur, and a few
Spider-Man
small
mythos.
pressure points were tweaked, it would
Green
all
Goblin,
fall apart. The
Venom.
public would see Norman for what he is, a leech on their lives.
That's gonna be the
Yes, just a few simple steps.
top 4 Spider-Man villains.
Ruined
Dr. Octavius, I
forever.
would say. Green
How many men
Goblin,
would I need?
Norman
Well,
Osborn,
let's see. First, some kind of
Venom,
disaster.
Eddie Brock.
A hurricane, an earthquake, or a plague.
Ah, of course.
Next, assaults on Oscorp's power grid and emergency relief.
Yeah, that's some
City
plan.
to chaos. Let the people see the truth about Norman. Yes, just a handful of men. No more than a half dozen.
Like a
A
6?
sinister 6.
So I'm really wondering who called them that first. Octavius or the press?
Martin has been arrested.
Probably Octavius.
Norman looks pleased. Believes he's safe. He has no idea. He's
Subsurface
just put all the
radiators.
rotten eggs a man might need into a single basket. With Martin in raft, alongside Scorpion, Rhino, Vulture, and Electro. A single swift kick is all it would take to send those eggs tumbling down the hill. Straight at Oscorp and Norman. Yes. Just one small kick. I think it's time for me to lace up my boots and climb the hill.
Don't you mean arms?
This is my final recording. Peter, if you're listening to this, please know that I did what I thought was just. It may have been extreme, but when it comes to Norman, half measures will never do. Of all that I risk by taking this next step, the loss of our friendship will pain me the most.
You realize it's actually risking Peter Parker's
I
life
hope
as
that
well.
if we meet again, it will not be on opposite sides.
Ah, Octavius. Crazy person. What do we have here?
Good old Rhino, my second favorite Russian.
So who's the first?
Otto developed a corrosive to free Rhino from his suit. A certain government agency spent years trying and failing to do that. Only took Otto a few days.
Amazing. Super smart man. Okay, I think he's one of the top 10 smartest in Marvel universe. Actually, Marvel Earth universe. Alongside Reed Richards, Peter Parker, Tony Stark.
Alexei, I've followed your career with
Dr.
great
Doom.
interest. The world sees you as a witless dullard. I see a warrior with a poet's heart.
Do you now?
I know you desire freedom from the battlesuit you're sealed inside. Help me achieve my goals, and freedom shall be yours.
I wonder whose bloody idea was it to actually create a battle suit with a horn up its head? Was it meant to look like a rhino? Or did he call the rhino because of that horn thing? Well, I think there would be other more suitable means of defending yourself and offensive measures for that outfit, like something along the lines of War Machine, I guess.
Mac Gargan, aka Scorpion, aka Crazy Pants McCrazy.
AKA J. Jonah Jameson's greatest failure, I would say.
It's rare for me to admit this, Mr. Gargan, Clearing your debts was more difficult than I anticipated. You're in arrears to some demanding individuals. But once the reservoir job is finished, your financial obligations will be finished as well. Otto Octavius is nothing if not persuasive.
I also should actually blame AIM for the faulty technology that brought Dr. Octavius to the brink of craziness.
Scorpion's helping Otto in exchange for a clean slate. Criminal record expunged? Gambling debts erased?
That's interesting. So Scorpion gets a clean slate. Rhino frees himself from the outfit. It makes sense. What else do I have here? Vulture.
Old man Vulture. I've tangled with him more than anyone else here.
Huh. Is it because he's old, or is it because he's one of your, I don't know, more prominent adversaries?
Adrian, what bitter irony that your miraculous wings should have wrought such horrors on your body. Thankfully, you are now working for me. When our work is settled, the treatment I've developed will cure you. You won't shuffle off this mortal coil.
I'm guessing it means he's gonna cure cancer, because that's what J. Jonah Jameson said about Vulture in one of his auditions.
Power source for Vulture's wings gave him spinal cancer, and Otto's developing an experimental treatment to save him.
Interesting. Well, also a good measure for Vulture to work with Dr. Octavius. What was actually the backstory for Vulture? Do I actually have? Hold on. Characters. Ah, there we go. We have the Sintra 6. Height 6'3", weight 220, age 55. Yonkers, New York. Gun for hire. Mac Gargan used to be a run-of-the-mill street criminal and not especially good one. Before he signed up for a untested procedure to fuse a human body with a mechanized combat suit. Process made Gargan stronger and faster than naturally possible, jacked up his rage and aggression. A bit after what happened, the researchers regretted adding a weaponized tail to the suit to top it all off. It's not like a Mac just wags it when he's happy to see you. It took me a while to develop webbing strong enough to hold him down for even a few seconds. Plasma Scorpion have led to me with more than a few scrapes and bruises among much more serious injuries. Don't even want to think about how many more love taps I'll have to endure to get back behind bars, to get him back behind bars this time. Mentally unstable, enhanced strength, speed, endurance, and agility. Suit claws allow him to scale any surface, with tail can be used as a blunt weapon. His stinger is a lethal and painful toxin that can be injected or hurled as a projectile. Interesting. Oh, good job, J. Jonah Jameson, for providing funding for making this guy in a freaking walking weapon. Alexei Sistevich, Rhino. Irkutsk, Russia. Ex-mob enforcer. Elias is Santa Claus, really? Don't call him Rhino unless you're prepared to have your bone crush. Clearly loves the power his experimental combat suit gives him. Hates the way it makes him an easy target for ridicule. Talk about a trigger warning. Alexei would be hard enough to fight without his suit, but with it he's like some unholy combination of a tank, a battering ram, and 18 gallons of Russian vodka. Okay, so that means you're fighting while drunk? Even with my accelerated healing, it took me a couple of weeks to recover the first time I brought him down, and that was after he demolished 6 city blocks. I'm not looking forward to the rematch. Superhuman strength and nearly impervious to harm thanks to his mech suit, resistant to extreme temperatures, shock, and explosive damage, resistant to most acid solutions. Who developed this bloody armor? Max Dillon, Electro. New York. Handicap. Professional criminal. Alias is Sparky. So you can go by that. Of all the villains I've ever fought, Max Dillon might be the one that worries me the most. The story goes that he gained the ability to control electricity after a freak accident transforming him into a human lightning rod. As Electro, Dillon can shoot high voltage bolts at will, and he's come pretty close to zapping me into a Spidey shish kebab, again with that phrasing, on more than one occasion. I got lucky the last time we fought. He would have killed me if he didn't burn himself out with his own electrical current. He was still getting used to controlling his powers then. If he ever taps the true potential, I'm not sure even the Avengers could stop him. Well, I would differ. I think 4 could take him. A living electrical capacitor capable of generating electrostatic energy, I'm sorry. Roughly 1000 volts per minute, able to store upwards 1 million volts, and can discharge stored energy in the form of lightning blasts, capable of traveling at high speeds. Adrian Toombs, Vulture. Well, the oldest on the list. Staten Island, New York City. Former electronics engineer. Okay. When I first heard that an old guy was dressing up in a bird costume and calling himself the Vulture, I had no hard time taking him seriously. Had a hard time, whatever. But I learned pretty quickly that Adrian Toombs is no ordinary geriatric. He engineered his flight suit himself and gave me the first-hand lesson that spiders don't do well at altitude. It took me years of failed attempts before I finally took him down, and I'm dreading having to do it all over again. The sharp wings on his suit are deadly in a fight, but they also allow Vulture to make a quick getaway, and I can only swing so fast. Sometimes I wish I was bitten by a radioactive wasp. I think Wasp would be annoyed by that, but I guess that moniker is already taken. True, to go with Yellow Jacket, wait, already taken. Bumblebee? That's the different comic series. Maybe we can go with that? No, go by Ricochet. That's also you, Elias. Gifted mechanical engineer, his flight suit grants him airborne speed up to 95 miles per hour and enhanced strength, able to launch multiple energetic knife-like projectiles from his wingtips. Okay, so he's an engineer. Good to know. And Mr. Negative. I already did read about Martin Lee. Okay then.
Electro. Total live wire, that one.
Literally.
Electro's big pipe dream is to become pure energy.
Crazy.
Doc actually managed to modify his harness to get a little closer to that goal.
I wonder what actually would happen if Electro did become pure energy. Doesn't matter. I think it already happened in the comic book sometime.
Max, when you first conveyed your dream to me, I thought you insane. Pure energy. But as I dove deeper into the problem, I discovered a way to give us both what we desire. I promise you, when we are done, you will be pure energy. Or so close to it as to make the difference irrelevant.
Is that even a good idea? So he gets to be pure energy. Rhino, Scorpion, Electro, that's 3. No, Vulture, 4. Mr. Negative, 5, and okay, I get all of them.
What's this now? Otto must have used this map to plan, but it's blank. Unless there's something here I'm missing.
Hello.
UV bulb.
Black light.
Huh, nothing happened. Must be a way to get that lamp on.
Got it.
There we go.
Zap. Yeah, it works.
Hidden markings. Otto's tasked the villains to destroy Oscorp holdings throughout the city. He's trying to take apart Norman's empire piece by piece.
Okay, so Vulture is here. What does he do?
What's Vulture doing in Times Square? I need to keep my guard up.
Well, we are close to that. An Electro.
Electro's disabling Oscorp power plants.
Yeah,
Makes
sure.
sense.
Who else? Rhino.
Rhino's targeting Oscorp's shoreline properties. Which is he hitting first? And why?
Well, let's go ask him. Scorpion.
Scorpion must be trying to poison the city's reservoir.
Of course he
Another
is.
Oscorp-owned property.
Oh, Scorpion.
Seems like the last stage of the plan is a direct assault on Oscorp. And most likely, Norman.
He isn't even numbered. And you have this sort of thing called Icarus.
Lee's going after the Devil's Breath anti-serum. Using something called Icarus?
Wonder who that is. Who needs a machine gun? They all are supervillains with their own gimmicks, so...
Icarus.
Oh, hello.
This is it.
Where did the light come from?
Hello, Spider-Man.
Ah,
We've never been properly introduced. I'm
Otto Octavius.
yeah, I
There
heard.
is no Icarus, is there?
No. Martin needs no assistance to secure the anti-serum.
Good for him.
Icarus was a ruse to get you into position.
Into position.
Gotta go. Was it just me or didn't I just see spider sense? What the?
Need a lift?
No, I'm good.
Refreshing to work for a man like Octavius.
Is it though?
Backup plans for his backup plans.
Yeah, that screams paranoia. Ow!
Are you okay? What's happening?
I'm being taken on a ride. For Times Square. Don't worry.
Listen! Lee's gunning for the anti-serum. We need to find Oscorp's Devil's Breath lab before he does.
On it right now.
This is not good for my broken bones.
If there's a record of the lab, I'll find it.
Yeah, I trust you. Now, I think I'm gonna go for a tunnel, so... Ah! What is this cable made of?
Trap failed? Softened him up. Time for plan B.
Plan B, like me beating you up? Alright. An electric asshole.
Teamwork, beautiful, ain't it?
Is it? No, not much.
Like killing Spider-Man.
Okay,
That was
hold on.
almost heartwarming, Electro. You really grew in prison, didn't you?
Hold on, though. You okay?
No, Adrian! It's me, Spider-Man!
What are you babbling about?
You're old. You should get the reference.
Our long feud ends tonight, insect.
You think? Arachnid. Call me Arachnid. I will not take for insect.
Misread this relationship.
Hold on.
Nothing more than luck.
Yo. So I take offense to this.
Batter up.
Guards up. Need to stun or surprise him.
I guess. Yo. And one.
Spider-Man.
Yo.
Must break you.
You got it! You got my joke!
Rocky references. Apparently we're doing this. Whoa.
Gotta be honest.
You know, there's two of you. It's not as hard when I actually fought the entire six. Thank you. No, I'm not actually surprised. No, wait.
The wisdom of experience, a fine pairing.
Shut up.
Just like oil and water. Sure.
Hold on. What just happened here? Electro, what did you get a second one? What the hell? I don't even know what I just did, but I'm happy with it. Yeah, there you go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on. Whip. Back at you. Hey, Electro. Time to ground you. In more ways than one. Seriously? Ow! Did I just lose? But I pressed the button! Ah, god damn it. I think that decapitated me. Whatever. That didn't happen. How could you fail a quick time event? Never mind. Yo, Electro! Whip! Yeah, time to ground you. I'm doing this joke again. And got it.
He doesn't stand a chance.
Yeah, well, whatever you say.
Yeah, we got this!
Do you know?
Again, hate to be the pessimist, but I don't think you guys are assessing this situation accurately.
Yo! Two of you, one of me. And I'm gonna break all of your wings. Electro. Wow! Yeah,
One down,
stick
here we
around.
go.
There's only bird brain.
How many times have we done this dance, Adrian? A dozen? 2 dozen?
Once too many.
They're the
Tonight will
Somalis.
be your last waltz.
You think? I don't like waltz. I more prefer breakdance, as in I break your wings. Hey, I'm not done with you yet. One. A fine gentleman in blue should take care of this.
What's happening?
Dr. Octavius, I think your cronies are down.
Spider-Man, I presume.
You presume correctly.
Cared about this city, you'd be helping me expose Osborn for the criminal he is.
By killing innocent people?
You know, you're acting like a criminal yourself.
You're sick.
You're a
need
sick
help.
person.
I have all the help I need, and we will not stop until Norman gets what he deserves.
Oh, really? Well, what about the rest of the city? Do they get in where they're deserving? Guess not. This folk was boring anyway. That was fun.
When they team up, just need to catch my breath.
Yeah, let's catch some Z's. Apparently I was catching Z's for a long time. Yeah,
What time? Oh, man.
how long was I out? Spider-Man, you were sleeping for a whole week. Octavius has won. Norman is dead.
Need to update Yuri.